What's up, everybody? I'm Caleb Ochoa, also known as NFL Caleb 22, and this has been NFL Super Bowl edition. And I will be going, as always, with my 5 best bets for Super Bowl 60. But I also going over some other prop bets as well, and I'll be going over the reasons why I think you should bet those bets. Before we get into that, if you guys can go ahead and hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you really want to help us out, you can go ahead and subscribe to our Patreon. The link is in the description down below. And yeah, let's get right into it. I'll start off with making my bets, and then I'll go into the reasons why, and then I'll finish off with them prop bets. All right, let's get into it. Super Bowl 60, Seahawks versus Patriots in San Francisco. And I'm going to go with the money line bet to start it off. And I'm going to take the Seahawks to win this thing. They're at minus 230 on the money line. And I'm picking the Seattle Seahawks to win Super Bowl 60. But I am taking the Patriots plus 4.5 against the spread. I'm taking the Patriots with the points minus 105 against the spread. Taking the 4.5 with the Patriots. The over and under total is at 45.5 points. And I'm going to take the over at minus 110. And then I'm going to take the Seahawks minus 3 in the first half. I'm going to lay the points with the Seahawks in the first half. And I'm going to take the under 22.5 points in the first half as well. All right. Well, let's go over why I think I'm going to make those bets. Well, we'll start off with the trends. Seahawks 12-1 straight up and 11-2 against the spread when favored by 7 points or less. Patriots are 4-1 straight up, 4-1 against the spread as an underdog this season. So both sides have trends going in their favor, and we'll see which trend favors out. Patriots got the win. To win this game, they got to win the turnover battle. The problem is, besides the Rams game, Darnold plays pretty clean football, especially when the defense kind of takes over the game, like they did in that 49ers game. And they don't really have to ask him to do too much. But he can be relied upon because we saw that 2 weeks ago in the NFC Championship that he can go off when he needs to and can make plays when he needs to, and have big numbers as well. And we got Drake May on the other side with the Patriots. You know, he's had obviously a great season, MVP candidate, but in the playoffs hasn't been so good. He's been struggling. He's been playing some tough defenses. He's had, and he has his numbers show that it's been lacking. And this is one of the better defenses he's going to play, as he's been the last few playoff games. And it's going to give him some problems once again. But he has made plays in this playoffs, throughout the playoffs, even in that snowstorm in Denver. He picked up scrambles. He scored a touchdown on a run. He got picked up first downs when he needed to. And I think that is what is going to keep them in this game. Just Drake May just coming out, making plays. He's probably going to struggle, but he will make plays to keep the Patriots in this game. New England will need to lean on the run game with Stevenson, with Henderson. This help them keep it close going into that fourth quarter. This is why I like them with taking the points against the spread. Sharp money thinks that this spread is a little too big. I happen to agree with that. I think it's a little too high. 4.5 points, a lot of points. And I can see why. Maybe they don't have a lot of faith in the Patriots of the easy schedule with their easy run to the Super Bowl. So I can understand why the books have it so high, but I agree with the sharp betters. They think it's a bit too high on this one, and that's why I like the Patriots getting the points and covering that spread. I think Seattle builds an early lead behind Darnold, which is why I'm taking them to cover the spread in the first half, as they will be able to prevent the Patriots from, turning this game into a time possession battle. But New England's defense can cause a lot of problems as well. They've been playing great all season, and I think they will take time for these offenses to get going, which is why I like the under in the first half. With both of these offenses kind of struggling in the first half of the game, and yeah, not scoring too many points there. So I definitely like the under in the first half because of these defenses. But with guys like Jason, with seven legs, Kenneth Walker, two quarterbacks who obviously very capable of making big plays, I feel like they can't be held down for long. I think eventually these offenses start to heat up in the second half, which is why I like the over, which is why I like the over for the total on the game, because I think eventually in the second half these offenses do take off and start scoring some points. And overall for the game, I think that Seattle is just a better, more talented team. They're more battle tested throughout these playoffs, with the Patriots having, like I said, easy regular season, easy playoff schedule, um, and Seahawks. I just like them more. They're more rested. They have one less playoff game than the Patriots. I think the Seahawks D line just overwhelms the Paso line, which has been a big weakness for them. Man for man, I just don't think the Patriots have enough to outright win this game. Like I said, do think they will cover and they will keep it close. But I'd like the Seahawks money line, and overall, I like them to win it 23-26. Seahawks win the Super Bowl. But now we got some prop bets to win you a little extra money if none if you're not hitting on your main bets. Now we got Super Bowl MVP odds. The top four, we got Sam Darnold plus 120, Drake May plus 200, JSN plus 400, and Kent Walker plus 600. All great value to get that Super Bowl MVP. I think the one that's not a quarterback that's most likely to win it if the quarterback doesn't win it, because most likely the quarterback will probably win MVP, Sam Darnold, if the Seahawks win. But I could see Drake May not having a great game and one of the other Patriots players being the reason why they get the win. So it probably might go to one of them. But if the Seahawks win it, it's probably because Sam Darnold wins it for them, and that's why like plus 120. It's a plus number for MVP, so I would take that. Anytime touchdown score, the two top guys, Ramondre Stevenson plus 145, Cooper Cup plus 265. Ramondre Stevenson just a really good a bet to just get a easy goal line run touchdown there. So that's why he's plus 145. You still get good value, still get a plus number. Cooper Cup, very reliable. You saw in the NFC Championship that Donald was going to Cup when he needed a catch. So I think he can go get a touchdown when Sam Darnold needs to get it to him. First touchdown score, Kenneth Walker is at plus 340. And Jason is at plus 550 for the first time. Obviously, the odds makers think that the Seahawks will score the first touchdown. It just depends who will. My money would be on Kenneth Walker to do so to get that rushing TD. Drake. Then the next one will be Drake May over 1.5 passing touchdowns. That is at a plus number. That is a plus 122. Obviously, I've talked about his struggles, but I believe, like I said, I do think they will heat up in the second half. So I do think Drake May can get to 2 touchdowns in this game, trying to get back into the game, and maybe gets that late passing touchdown to get that over, and you win you some money there. And then my final prop bet I liked was Sam Darnold over 2.5 rushing attempts. He 6 of the last 7 games he rushed 3 or more times. So yeah, that looks like if he runs that often in those games, I think that's a for sure bet right there. Take the over 2.5 rushing attempts. But yeah, those are the prop bets that stuck out to me. Hopefully, you guys that helps out all of you guys. Get your bets in. Like I always say, bet safe. Only bet what you can afford to lose. And I thank you all for tuning in this season. It's the last show of the season. But hopefully, I do very well in the Super Bowl. Hopefully, those bets win you some money. I thank you all for watching. For this show for all season. We'll be back next season to win you guys more money. And for the final time of the 2025 season, let's get ready to make that money.